Entrepreneurs and future entrepreneurs make marketing make sense. So this week we have been talking about lead generation. It's lead generation week. And so we started out the week with just talking about what is lead generation. And so we talked about how it's anything that you do to connect or to expose new people to your brand or your products or services. And then we talked about what you really needed to make paid lead generation work for you. And so we talked a little bit of detail about how you must follow up. It's not enough just to generate the lead. You have to actually do something to follow up. And we talked about how there's automation and there's ways to do that to help you so that you can be more effective in getting all the other things you need to get done, right? Okay. So what we're going to talk about today really briefly is how to optimize paid ads with Google in particular. And just a few tips. I won't go, I'll go into, detail with screen shares and things like that on the YouTube channel, but just for here, just some tips to help you as an entrepreneur to make the most out of what you can do right now with generic search, organic search on Google, just in case you might not know about this. Okay, so I'm just going to share three really quick tips, three really quick but powerful tips for being able to make the most out of Google. Now, the first thing that you need to know is that it's very important for you to complete and own and update your Google business profile. Now, Google My Business used to be a separate app. Now it's just used as part of Maps, and it's what they call searchable ads. And so the benefit of that is that somebody who is out there searching for, say you do, weddings, and they're out there searching for wedding information, they're already attuned to what you're doing. You're in the wedding business, so they're going to search up wedding flowers or something. And you're a florist who specializes in weddings. You're going to have a lead that is very open and looking for what you have to offer, right? So it's very powerful to have these searches. Now, to come up in the search results, to rank in the search results, we could talk about a whole bunch of stuff like SEO and all that. But for purposes of tonight, for just real quick, because it's late, is just the simple, most effective thing you can do right now today to make sure that you show up in more search results is to get your Google profile updated. I see so many businesses out there who have not updated their Google profile. It'll say, the way you know is it'll say, do you own this profile? And like your business will be like, no, I don't own it. Well, you have to do that. Why? Because once you set up your profile and include things like keywords and stuff like that and images, then people can find you and Google will elevate you in the search results. Okay. So that means if you're searching for something, if someone's searching for something, they'll find you, but you have to update your profile. You don't need an agency to update your profile. The simplest thing to do is just get out there, search up your name and create your business profile, your company name, phone number, hours of operation, a summary about what you do. Those are the basic things. Now, so point number one is get your Google profile updated. Number two is get your reviews pumping, okay? So this is an area that I personally need to do a better job on, right? But here's the thing. You have everyone who has a Google business profile has a review link that you can send to people and ask them to complete Google reviews for you. Why are Google reviews important? Because just like having a complete profile on Google is effective for having people find you, being able to have reviews is what's called in marketing is social proof. It means it's not just you saying you're great, it's someone else saying that you're great or that there's a benefit to the product that you're providing. So you want the social proof, and you probably already have it. If you've been in business for any length of time, you just need to take the tool, take that link, put it in some emails, put it in an autoresponder email, do something where somebody who comes into your place, when they leave, you automatically send them an email. Those are all automations and things like that that will help make your job easier and get those reviews in, okay? The third thing that I'm gonna share today that you must do is look at when you're doing your profile, make sure you have images, okay? Now, for some businesses, it's a little bit difficult, images and keywords. So for some businesses, it's a little bit difficult to do images, right? Like if you're in a service business like I am, I do marketing automation, right? So auto responders, auto emails, websites, things like that, right? So sometimes it's hard it's not like a physical thing, like here's this drink or here's this, here's this product I make. It's a little bit more challenging. But to the extent that you can, get some images what people actively engage in the thing that you do, or using, if you're selling drinks, have them holding their drink, or if you do a certain process, like I have one client who does, DEXA scan. So have an image of someone actually, laying there on the machine doing the DEXA scan, right? So that they can see what you do. And the other thing that is nice, so the keywords is so. And this is like a power tip for anything Google. I'm not sure. I know it's the same for most companies that do this type of thing, paid advertising. But I think one key thing that will make all of this really easier for you to understand is that Google is a search engine. Okay, so that means that anything that you do. So people talk about SEO. You know what SEO is? At the very basic sense, it's search engine optimization. It means that if you have text or specific words that are key that people will be searching for, if they're looking for the thing that you offer, you want to make sure that you have those same terms somewhere in your website, somewhere in your forms, somewhere in your Google My Business profile, because when someone's searching for that term, it will be optimizing the ability for your stuff to come up when they're searching for it, right? So you want to make sure, so that basically at a core level, you want to make sure that everything, if you do a blog, if you on your website, you want to make sure that the key terms are represented everywhere, because when Google searches, the big Google searches, because somebody is looking for you, they'll find you based on the content that you have out there, based on the images that you have, and based on your consistency and providing information out into that format. Okay, so that's what I wanted to share today, real quick. Just the tips for optimizing your use of paid advertising, or the foundation for it, right? Because if you don't have these things in place, okay, when you run your paid ads, then people they still might not come and see you. Like if you have a few things in place, they might go, hey, okay, hi, I was just curious. But if you've got like a really strong Google profile, and you've got your images, and you've got a nice statement about how you help people and what problems you solve for them, and you've got a phone number that goes directly to, maybe it's like an auto email or auto text response to somebody. You've got something like that, meaty like that, to just automatically generate and pull those leads in. It's going to be very, very powerful. So one, make sure you get the Google, your Google business page profile set up. Even if it's a little messy, there are some things you need to be careful of, which I'm going to cover that probably in a YouTube video, but make sure you get that done. Number two, make sure you get those Google reviews. Go out to your Google My Business page right now and pull out your profile and get the link from the URL bar, so that you can be sending out that link to people that you already know. Make sure you have a CRM, customer relationship management system, where you can actually send out emails to all your people at once. If you need help with that, that's kind of what I do with automation, so I can help you with that as well. And then number three, make sure that you have nice, professional, effective images or ads, just like promotion type images for your profile, okay? And that you're consistent, that you identify just before you go to bed tonight, if you're reading this, or tomorrow when you watch this video, write down 10 or 15 keywords that people who are looking for what you do would be searching for, and then use those consistently across everything that you do, whether it's a blog post, or if it's a website, or if it's an ad, anything that you do, make sure you're consistent with that. So, okay, that's what I wanted to share today. I hope it was helpful for you. If it's helpful, then definitely go ahead and share this video with others, and comment below if yes or no, do you have a Google profile set up or not? Do you have a Google, I guess it's answer the question, do you do you have a Google profile set up? And if you don't, what date are you going to get it done? Okay. All right. So that's it for today. This is Crystal Cotton. I help entrepreneurs and future entrepreneurs make marketing make sense so we can all make money. Okay. Have a good one, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye-bye.